some testimonies that I've heard from people that have recently come from Zambia. The work that he has done on the road network, he's done a lot of stuff as a president of Zambia. So I want us at this point in time to, if you have anything that you want to say or a tribute to our late president, this is the time. So make it sweet and short. There's a microphone, I think, somewhere right there. So anybody who wants to come and say about the president, please feel free. The microphone is here. You're from Zambia, right? You know President Michael Sata, the late? So. Hello? Are we here? Yeah. Or
I will.
Maybe the first one.
Yes, please.
Amen. First and foremost. No, though I never get to meet Mr. Sata personally, but I was quite humbled by the great work that he did and he was doing. One thing how I will remember Mr. Sata, I think on two special occasions, was when I was trying to promote a province called Luapula province. And I had to invite the PS from Luapula. And that time, President Sata said, no government official will be leaving the country. Then when they went to him, they said, this young man, by the name of Evans, has invited us to go to South Africa too. And then the president said, whatever they did, then he said, yes, with that young man, you can go. And when they came to South Africa, they said, no, the president actually authorized us to come to South Africa, so he's aware of this good work. On the second occasion was when I went to Luapula, and I was able to see the great works that was my first time going to Luapula that the president was doing with a project called Link 8000, which I think no president in 50 years. Before, if you want to go from Mansa or where, you have to go to Kitwe or Kapirimposhi, going to Kasama or Nakonde. Now today you can go straight. And the people of Zambia, I remember that time they said, no, boy, with the president. And the politician used that, and those elite guys in Zambia. But one thing, the people in the village, they were rejoicing and celebrating that at least our tomatoes, market. And that's how I knew. Whenever I went out into the rural part of Zambia, you meet with them, they say, no, they could dance and rejoice that this man has remembered us. Not only remembered them, I think he left behind a project of about 600 clinics that they are building throughout Zambia. Just like the father said, you know, where were we? Was it because of the sharp turn that we didn't believe in his vision? Now in 3 years, he has changed Zambia. The last time, I think, and then I'll end, I met Dr. Kaseba. Then somebody was trying to introduce me to Dr. Kaseba. Then he said, no, young man, we like you. Even the president knows about you. That was during his one of the 50th anniversary. And I was like, wow, if the man knows me but I don't know him, what a privilege. And you know what I said? I need to support these guys and support their works. And it's a pity that I never get to meet him, but I will remember him. Thank you. Remember, sweet and okay.
I don't know if I'll manage to hold it. I will just talk about love. I left Zambia in 1982, so I don't know Sata very well. But in 1996, when my container came from South Africa, I met him at Charleston filling station, the supermarket. So he had a basket, and he said, "How are you, madam?" I said, "Hi." time I said, no, I've never seen you, I've never met you. I never sat, good to know you. Not Danaya. Then at one time, my cousin showed me unconditional love. When Sata was very sick, my cousin Valevi Mwanawasa didn't care about what was going on in politics, but he managed to send him for treatment. And that's the love we should all have. It doesn't help to go to church every Sunday, but are we practicing what we are learning? Because that's what matters.
Amen.
And it's not what we did yesterday, it's what we are doing now.
Thank you.
That's what matters.
Amen.
And then recently, my niece was in a car accident with Vasata's son. But knowing what kind of a man Vasata is, he didn't leave out my niece in Zambia to die. He took her together with his son, and he took my cousin Gloria, the young sister to Levi Mwanawasa, to accompany my niece. As we are standing here, they rented a hotel room for her so that she could see my niece, Tibet. And the mother is Catherine Mwanawasa. They paid for everything, and my niece is still paralyzed, and the President Mwanawasa continued to pay, regardless of his son, even if he recovered, and my niece is still in hospital up to now and still paralyzed, and the government of Zambia, under Sata, is paying for my niece. And I thank him for that. May his soul rest in peace.
Yes.
Amen.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, next, just remember,
No, son de que
speak.